Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Galaga Arrangement. This is the kind of game that your grandpa remembers. Galaga first released in 1981, and it was a successor to Galaxian, which was a knockoff of Space Invaders. But yeah, in 1995 they created this sort of arranged version with a bunch of other arranged versions. This collection I've got here also has Xevious in it. So anyways, this version of the game is a little bit strange because they only ever re-released it on their collections, like on consoles and stuff, one time. So I'm going to play through Galaga Arrangement and try to get a 1 credit clear, but even on the easiest settings, that's no simple task because the final stages are crazy. So, if you guys are ready for this revamped version of the original Galaga, then I am too. Let's begin now. The classic music to start up, and we have a recreation of the first pattern from Galaga. So, Galaga is what I would describe as, obviously in shooters we have bullet hell. This game is what I would call enemy hell, because there's so many of them. These blue enemies are personally my least favorite of the bunch. As you can see, they go down to the bottom of the screen and come up again, so shooting them can be a little bit strange. And I shot that enemy a little bit too fast, but that's okay. Getting through the first stage that quickly is alright with me. So this game also has exploding enemies. I had to time that shot very properly so it would take out a couple of enemies to start us off on stage 2. So I don't know why the enemy has exploding enemies, like they don't explode on you. And here is a classic trick that I'm sure you are all very familiar with. Allow the enemy to capture your ship and then rescue it, and boom, you've got a double wide shot. Now this mechanic is going to be very interesting in some of the later stages, but for now, here's more of the exploding enemies that I mentioned. Shoot them right, and you'll get them all at once. Of course, it's no big deal. I love this double wide shot because it allows you to take out 2 enemies at once if you play it precisely, but they have to touch the enemy on exactly the same frame, both enemies that is. And as you can see, the enemy flying formations are going to get very elaborate. As long as this game likes mashing, by the way. This isn't one of those things where you can just constantly hold the button down and shoot. And every 4 stages, there is going to be a challenging stage, which is a bonus level. I don't really have to do anything here. In Galaga Arrangement, you can only get a maximum of 2 score extends, so eventually I will get them. It doesn't really matter, but I like to do perfectly on these anyways because it makes me feel special. And also, if you are speedrunning this game, you would want to get rid of the last formation as quickly as possible. Because with the other formations, I think some of them do start up immediately upon the previous one getting wiped out. But the game will exit the stage immediately upon wiping out this last formation. Oh, almost missed one! Don't want to do that. And the nostalgic Perfect Clear jingle is just the best thing ever. So moving on to the next section of the game. So enemies naturally can shoot at you, and most shots, I think, are aimed directly at you, but there's some shots that just, go off on their own for some reason. And avoiding them can be a bit of a pain, because if this were, one of those shooters where you could move vertically, oh, it would just be so easy to avoid all these shots, but you can only move horizontally in this game. Welcome to the Nebula Zone, and there's probably coffee in there somewhere. I don't know why I said that. Oh boy, here's what I mean with these enemy formations. Now, they like to fire off all their shots at once, which is fine, because if all the shots are going at a single point, that makes it very easy to dodge. But if they desync, then it can be very annoying. So I hope you've got your bullet dodging techniques ready to go for this. And also, enemies will dive bomb you very, very often. Those are probably even worse than the bullets to avoid. I don't know why. But, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a mistake. But it's no big deal. I guess I can throw out any hope of a 1cc out very early. Oh. Now I feel embarrassed. I guess that was inevitable. Oh well, no big deal. I should be able to 2 credit clear at least. But as you can see, there are the enemy with the tractor beam. There's actually multiple enemies with the tractor beam, so I guess it's worth showing this off as well. See, if you get your power up from the yellow enemy instead, you actually get a different power up. Did I say power off? As you can see, there's normally a limit of 2 shots on screen at once, but with the yellow shot, you have 4. So this is very good if you want to... Oh, that was close. I'm getting nervous. So unlike the wide shot, this is not good for your accuracy, but if you are a very good shot, then... yeah, Namco did a bunch of these arranges. There's like an arrange of Mappy and Zevis in this collection. And there on the other collection, there's Pac-Man, Rally X, and Dig Dug. But only Pac-Man, Dig Dug, and Galaga ever got onto the collections. So actually, because this is emulated, the backgrounds are not moving in precisely the way they would on the collection versions. Which is fine, because I think that would make my head spin anyways, because they get pretty wild. No perfect that time, unfortunately. Okay. Gonna be tapping some buttons here. And I got trick shots. You can do trick shots as well when your ship is spinning in the tractor beam. Okay. Well, that's what happens if you save your ship and then get destroyed. Oh yeah, you can also trick shot the thing that's with the tractor beam if you want to be a little bit strange there too. And I also noticed that if you are, like, move in one direction for a lengthy period of time, then, at least with a single ship, your ship actually, like, twists slightly. I don't really know if that affects hit detection or anything. Oh yeah, you can also see that there's an enemy type that, like, goes off to the side of the screen and then leaps off. Which doesn't affect anything, really. It's not too special. Yeah, that was close. So, a huge point of frustration for me is that you actually can accidentally shoot the hostage ship, which is probably not good. Like, if they capture your ship and then you hit the ship instead of the enemy, then you just lose the ship. Somehow I got it back safely, though. Concentrate. So when you're, oh, that was close. So when you are trying to avoid enemy fire, it's pretty common to get into a rhythm of going left and then right, and then laying the bullets past you and then going left and then right again. Sometimes you might need to weave in between them. Right, one more stage and then we're halfway through. And there's gonna be new enemies coming up in the latter half of the game, and boy are they annoying. Careful. And as you see, what I just did right there is that, like, this game actually has co-op, so they still have to be able to, like, capture player 2 if they are present. So what I did just now was, if you get into the tractor beam, you're actually given some invincibility time, and you're also invincible while, like, your recently freed ship is coming down to you. So what you can do is intentionally let the tractor beam get you and then shoot the enemy with the tractor beam, because you won't accidentally shoot the captured ship. So that will give you some invincibility frames. It has saved my life. It is something you can do, and please let me get a perfect on this bonus stage. Redeem myself a little. Alright, this is going to be the tough part. Because out of all of the sections in the game, I think this is the one that got me the most often. So there's yet another new enemy with a tractor beam. And I'm hoping to be able to switch to its power-up, because it is a new power-up. So here it comes. We capture... the explosion got him instead. That's fine. We'll just wait for another one. So when they are close to you at the bottom of the screen like that, I think at a certain height they're not allowed to shoot, which is really good. For me, anyways. Because you could just sit there and rapid fire. Like, you're limited to how many shots you can have on screen, so if you, like, really mash the button when they're close, you can take out a bunch of them. Good so far. This is where things get tricky, because... Gosh, if this were Galaga 88, this would be called Galactic Dancing, and I agree. This is one, crazy dance. Okay. This stage is a teensy bit easier. They kind of want you to, like, shoot at that exploding enemy in the middle to get rid of all the guys at once. And sometimes you're able to do that, sometimes you're not. Just get rid of these. Short stage. Maybe not as short as I thought. There, got him. Okay. Ah, there's another one. Sometimes I just hope that the bonus stage is the next stage and I, like, forget which level I'm on. Yeah, there are red enemies now. I'm gonna try and get their power up. Oh, careful. I'm very close. Okay, so I took the... what happened was I took the hit, got the invincibility frames, and it wouldn't let me into the tractor beam. Amazing how that works. I swear I do better at this when I'm not on a stream. Okay. At least I can get the red power up now. So the red shot is, like, the best one. 3 shots at once, you can take out 3 enemies, and they bounce off the sides of the screen. Really awesome. I've never gotten a perfect on this stage before. I might just do it, though. Come on, hit it, hit it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, well. Missed it by 1. Isn't that classic? Okay. So there's a new enemy type in this section as well. It is that little worm-looking thing. You do not want it to touch the bottom of the screen. Oh. Okay, that was just ridiculous. Oh yeah, and pro tip, don't let your ship get captured if it's your last one. Alright, so we're looking at a 2-credit clear now. And I hope I can get that red shot back, because it would be very helpful. It lets you get through the stages the quickest. Oh boy. These enemies are also new, but they're only really different because of their movement. Okay. I should probably, like, actually try to leave the red enemy alive, but whatever. See, what I think happens is, there's no red enemy in, like, stage 23 or 24, I think. I mean, you can see red enemies right there, but they don't actually, like, try to use the tractor beam. And that's unfortunate because I would love to leave stage 24 with a red power-up, but blue is fine too. And that's due to an extremely, like, beginner's trap kind of thing that happens in stage 26, where if you have no power-up, then, like, I hope you can mash the buttons as fast as possible, let's say. You'll see what I mean. And even with blue, you still have to, like, mash a little. But this is a very lengthy stage, as a matter of fact. So you can see what happens if that little worm touches the bottom. It turns into, like, this ridiculously fast enemy that was probably the one to shoot me, because I got distracted trying to hit it. Oh boy, we're leaving stage 24 with no power-up. Okay, you know what? This is actually fine because I can do something really funny. I may be, like, totally failing to play this game skillfully, but at least I can do something funny. Alright, so the dreaded stage 26. No hands! Alright, now I'm using hands. Careful. Getting that on a marathon was so worth it. Okay, we'll roll with the yellow shot for a little while. I should not do that. That was making my head shake. I'm just tapping it so quickly. Alright, I hope you're not colorblind, because now it's really difficult to see the enemy shots. It was great when the backgrounds were, like, black and stuff. Now it's like, where do I even look? Away from there, that's where. Get in there, good. Because at least, like, to avoid... Oh, careful. Best way to put it is to just take advantage of invincibility frames. Oh my goodness. There was one move that would get me out of there alive, and I made it. I'm cutting it close today. Ah. There are 2 more regular stages remaining, and then the final boss. And, all of them are crazy. That was bad. I really should have moved off to the left sooner. I keep going for the yellow shot because it's the only one available. Okay. So bad. It might be a 3 credit clear. I will accept a 3 credit clear. So, chat, I challenge you now to, as we get to the end of... Oh, it's not even the end of the stage. If you think this stage has a ridiculous number of enemies, then I challenge you to count the number of enemies in stage 29. The answer will be at the end of the stage, as you have seen. It keeps track of how many you shot and how many there were. Come on, hit them. I'm shooting so many shots, I should really be hitting them. Okay, there we go. 168 in this stage. Now count. Hit it. Yep. Nope, still not over. Keep counting. Red enemy. I really got it. Never mind. Oh. I didn't expect anyone to actually count that. Don't worry. $265, and now the final boss. We got one last chance to get some power-ups. No, not blue. Oh, never mind. Alright, blue's fine. Say hello to King Galaspark. How did I dodge that? How did I dodge that? Now I'm complaining that I'm not getting hit. Okay, I got hit. Thank you, game. I deserve that. Now I'm not paying attention. Like, it's so annoying because you have to try not to get hit. You also have to try not to miss your shots. And now phase 2. Respawning regular enemies. Sure, why not? At least I'm getting a red shot now. Because this makes it really easy to hit while you're trying to dodge. Alright, final phase. They make me try to do that with a ship with an extended hitbox. Sure. Uh, 4 credits. I'm so sorry. I've never had a regular enemy, like, survive this long, though. That's interesting. So yeah, the red shot makes this very easy because you can dodge far away from him, weave in between these bullets, and still be able to actually do some damage. There we go. It's over. It's over. Oh wait, time doesn't... Okay. Whatever. Hey, they can't prove that I actually use continues because this game doesn't really drop your score whenever you continue. So I got a 50,000 point bonus for never losing a life. So that is Galaga Arrangement, a game that I honestly should have performed better at considering how much practice I did. But, you know... A really great revamp of a classic that probably could have used some additional difficulty adjustment, but, like, they never re-released this ever again except for, like, this one collection that was out on GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. I really don't know why. They remade it again. They made a new Galaga Arrangement, but it wasn't the same thing. So it's like... And it didn't really have anything that this version had. Oh, yeah. Well, look out for Dragon Spirit coming soon in this marathon. Same company. Also on some of their Namco collections, I think. But that's Galaga Arrangement. I'm Ephraim225, and thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And, on to the next game.